Can I give you a little bit of background on who I am as a person real quick in regards to basketball? I've loved the game of basketball since I was 5 years old. I know a lot of people say that. I mean it. I really mean it. When I was 5, it was back in 2000. The Lakers were playing the Indiana Pacers in the finals. And it was my first opportunity to see my Lakers team. Kobe had the fro then. And it was a young Kobe. That team was dominated by Shaquille O'Neal. So I saw the Lakers in 2000 win a ring. And then it was mostly Shaq. It was pretty much all Shaq, with Kobe having a couple spurts in 2000. In 2001, the Lakers came back. They won it again. Seeing more of Kobe, but still it was mostly Shaq. Then by 2002, against the Nets, I believe, it was pretty much mostly it was mostly Shaq and Kobe, right? They were dominating. It was pretty much everything ran through them. But Kobe was closing in on Shaq, right? You could see it. You could see it. So I've grown up a Kobe fan. Obviously, I felt that heartbreak loss the following year against the Pistons, as the Lakers were looking for 4 championships in a row, right? I felt that heartbreak. I began to really follow Kobe, right? After that heartbreak, I really began to just, be a Kobe stan. I love Kobe's game, but I'm young though. And then we fast forward to the rape trial in Denver, Colorado. I didn't get what the big hoopla was about. I was young. I wasn't even a teenager yet. I didn't 100% get rape and all that stuff. I didn't get what this guy that I loved, what did he do wrong? I didn't understand taking half in a relationship and all that. And why was my favorite player on camera crying to his wife? I knew he had made a mistake, but I didn't understand the magnitude of this mistake that could have landed him in jail, right? So we keep going. We keep going. Kobe finds a way to get past the rape trial. Kobe said some things about Trayvon Martin that I didn't like 7, 8 years ago. And again, I'm the biggest Kobe fan in the world at the time. And then I'm noticing LeBron James with the Miami Heat. And he's wearing the hoodies. And he's standing up for movements. And I'm watching LeBron become somewhat of a social activist, right? I'm not a LeBron fan at all at the time. I noticed LeBron stand up for issues. Now I'm past high school. I've had my first job, right? Now I'm at the point where, I think I worked my last couple years of high school. I understand what money is. I've paid a bill or two. Not a lot of bills, but I'm paying bills now. I get to college. I'm still following LeBron's career and his trajectory a few years ago. Now I'm understanding LeBron more and more. The businessman. How he put his people on. How he's allowed his homies and friends the opportunity to work with him and build their businesses up like a Mav Carter to help build Rich Paul's career. I know we get mad at Rich Paul, the agent, on how he puts a lot of his guys around LeBron, like Tristan Thompson, J.R. Smith, and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, that I don't like. But I respect what LeBron is doing, even sacrificing a little bit of his career for his homie. You got to respect it. And I'm looking at the moves that LeBron's making off the court. I get mad as a Laker fan, but I step away from it and be like, yo, I respect what he's doing. He's putting people in positions. He's using his money to do good. He's setting up his career after basketball. He stands up for social issues. Now let's go backwards to Kobe a little bit. A lot of him was mute. Now let's put in perspective who Kobe Bryant imitated. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, maybe the greatest basketball player of all time. I got him there. One thing that Michael never did, not one thing that he wasn't the greatest at, was speaking out for issues. And there was a lot of them in the 90s. From Rodney King on, things were happening in our country in the 90s. And one of the most popular, if not the most popular athlete of all time, it would have been good to see him speak out on some of these issues, but he stayed away from them. Nope. What was the quote that's been lingering out there? That Michael Jordan reportedly told somebody under the, behind the scenes? White people buy Jordans too, right? Look, I got nothing but respect for Mike, but he wasn't the guy that LeBron was on these issues, risking his career, his stardom, his fame, to speak what he believes is right, whether you agree or not. Remember, Kobe imitated Michael Jordan to a T, from the way he talked, the tongue, the moves, and the way he stayed away from issues. So as I get older now, Because I like Kobe on the court. He's more of my style on the court. I don't like LeBron passing late game shots up. I don't like all that. But I'm respecting the person LeBron more. And then he opens up a school, right? And now we're seeing the end of Kobe. And I'm watching Kobe. You know, he's trying to speak out a little bit now, but it's just probably a tad bit too late for me to change my opinion and perspective on who I believe Kobe is. He'll stand up for issues. He never did that. That wasn't his thing. I ain't mad at it. I'm just saying I grew to respect LeBron James more. But now LeBron is throwing me all the way off as he ages. This first year in LA, he's throwing me all the way off, right? One thing that I've always credited LeBron for in his career was his connection and engagement with his teammates. There might have been something going on between Delonte West and LeBron James' mother. Out of respect for King James, I want to leave that alone, right? When LeBron's first stint in Cleveland, there might have been something going on. I don't know. But I wouldn't have been able to tell from LeBron on the court. That dude looked incredibly happy playing basketball in Cleveland. Do y'all remember the dancing on the sideline from those Cavalier teams? The fun? Oh, they were kicking ass in the regular season. LeBron, Mo Williams, I mean, these guys had a lot of fun on the basketball court. LeBron loved the game. He was close with his teammates. Those Miami years, boy, were they close. Watching LeBron troll Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh in the post-game interviews, and Dwayne and Chris Bosh respectfully doing that as well. Boy, did they troll each other in those post-game interviews. Boy, did they look like they had fun. We know how close LeBron and D-Wade was. They added Chris Bosh to the fray. Boy, did they look like they had a tight-knit relationship. Guys like Mario Chalmers, Mike Miller, James Jones. These guys, like, they had a tight relationship. This team looked pretty tight-knit, right? 2 championships came out of it. Get back to Cleveland. Hell, from what I've seen on the court, LeBron and Kyrie look like they got along relatively well. On the court, those guys love LeBron in Cleveland. They had some fun. I'm looking at LeBron in LA. This dude don't look like he's having fun on the court. Nope. Doesn't look like he's having fun. LeBron is acting as Hollywood if I've ever seen him act. Sometimes sitting away from the team. Every time I look up, LeBron's announcing a new movie project. When he was out a couple weeks ago with an injury, I saw LeBron bring a glass of wine to a game. What? As LeBron gets older, he's managing to Hollywood himself like Kobe. Like, I never felt like Kobe was one of the guys. He ain't come from the trenches. I knew he had been out the country. I know he had lived in Italy. I read his book, right? I knew the impact his dad, Joe Jellybean Bryant, had on him at a young age, and how cultured Kobe was, and how he just wasn't a normal dude from the hood. He just that wasn't his story. I ain't mad at it. Just wasn't Kobe's story. When he was younger, he was a lot more down to earth, but Kobe was just a guy. I mean, when he did an interview, he could literally answer questions in 3 different languages. Unfortunately, a lot of dudes from where I come from, we can't do that. Nothing wrong with it. I'm just telling you what it is. Kobe's a very cultured guy that guys around the league somehow still respected because they respected his love for the game. You say what you want about Kobe. You can call him a sellout if you want to. What you will not question is love for the game. Now I'm looking at LeBron like, yo, you've managed to somehow, some way, remind me of Kobe Bryant more than I ever thought you would. You want some Hollywood-ish, dude. You're doing shows in the middle of the season. You're A&R'ing albums in the middle of the season. You're announcing that you want new teammates in the middle of the season. Had an impact on your team. This is very un-LeBron-like and very Kobe-like. And you want to know how I know this is real and I'm not just making this up and I'm not the only one that feels this way? Did y'all see what happened the other night in Los Angeles? Where LeBron James passed Michael Jordan for 4th all-time on the NBA's scoring list? Look at the crowd reaction. Do me a favor if you got time. Go type in LeBron. I can't play the sound here with the NBA. Go type in LeBron passing by Michael Jordan all-time in scoring. The Lakers were at home. Now go watch Kobe passing by Michael Jordan all-time in scoring. The Lakers were on the road in Minnesota. When Kobe passed by Mike, they stopped the game. I'm not lying to you. They stopped the game. The Lakers came and showed Kobe love. The opposing Minnesota team at home came and showed Kobe Bryant some love. The Minnesota fans, a team that Kobe has torched time and time again, he's even beaten them in the playoffs. They showed Kobe nothing but love in that game. Go look at that LeBron one. Fans not as loud. The home fans not as loud as Minnesota road fans. Teammates didn't seem like they really cared about the moment. Half the teammates weren't there. Lonzo, Kuzma, and Ingram not even there. You got 2 Chainz giving him a chain. What the hell does LeBron need another chain for? What the hell is that? 2 Chainz showed LeBron more love than the Lakers teammates did. He scored an and 1 and they still didn't stop the game. Yo, LeBron passed by Michael Jordan on an and 1 and they still didn't stop the game for him. People get it. They get this Hollywood image that LeBron is giving them. He's handing them his ass, and people see it, and they're like, "Nope, we're rejecting it. You ain't bought in yet." And I'm gonna tell y'all something real. If the Lakers don't make the playoffs the next 2 years, if he passes by Kobe, because he will pass by Kobe the next year or two, all time in scoring, they might boo his ass out of Staples Center. They don't believe he's bought in to the culture in Los Angeles. They don't believe it. They don't believe it. And he goes out and still gives you 27, 9, and 8. They don't believe he's bought in to winning a championship. They believe he's all about self. When Kobe was all about self, he still loved the game of basketball. LeBron being about self is really him being about self. I'm not mad at it because he's setting up businesses for himself. But as a Lakers fan, you get it. You get it. LeBron has showed me more of Kobe-like energy than I've ever thought I'd see. But it's without the love for the game. See, Kobe, he wasn't involved in all this Hollywood stuff like LeBron is. That's one reason why I believe Kobe's going to struggle to find a life after basketball. I believe that. I know he does the work with ESPN and all that. I believe Kobe's going to struggle because he was that dedicated to the game of basketball. That focused while he was there. LeBron had been dedicated for 14, 15 years. Now, first year we've seen LeBron say, okay, basketball is like still 90% my focus in the center of my life. Used to be 100. It used to be 100. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids. They are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now, Mr.
Mr.Taliaferro.
Mr.Taliaferro. Shout out to Mr. Taliaferro.
You're watching Mr.Taliaferro TV.
Mr.Taliaferro TV. Here with the triple B's. You can't do nothing but win.